Good morning. Hold up, I'll be right back. Good morning. Good morning. All right, how are you guys? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Good morning. How are you? How is everyone? Buenos dias. Good morning. Hi from Sweden. Hi. Good morning. I can actually see you better without them today. Oh no. They were just blurry. I was just kidding myself. Okay, so let me tilt. You know how I tilt. I tilt. Let me put this right here. Okay. All right. So, everybody good? You at the DMV? A lot of people talk to me when they're at the DMV. You really do. Look at my little Buddhas that got me the other day. Isn't that just so cute? And then she got me this one. She was so happy. There's a new store in the mall. So she was just like beyond herself. Beyond herself buying my gifts. I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. You can buy me gifts anytime you want. I remember when they first started getting older and they started buying me like Mother's Day gifts and stuff like that. I was like, oh, with your own money? Mm-mm. So maybe I do want these. Yeah. So super cute. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm that person. I'm that person. But I'm not that person with money. I don't put money in my bra. But I put a lot of things in my bra. A lot of things can fit in there. I'm always that person where I'm like, where did I put that? Fucking in my bra. In my bra. um, yeah, my daughter bought me actually a really nice perfume for Christmas. I always forget to wear it. It makes me, I want to go put it on now. I'm actually going to put some on. It's the smell. It's telling me. It's like, not telling me. It's like my intuition. I'm actually going to put it on. A bra is an extra pocket, right? And it's like 2 extra pockets. It's like score. It's like score. We'll put some smelly stuff on. Yeah. Go put some perfume on, some spray, like spray the bedroom. Got black stretch pants on. Yep, they're black. Because it was dark in my room. I do have navy blue ones. But she got me like the cutest little travel ones. They're not like roll on, but like go smell pretty. Okay. I normally don't put 2 squirts on my neck. But the smell, guys, it seriously does wonders. It literally can shift your energy just like that. I do want to talk about colors with you, okay? I don't have the list in front of me, and it's my own philosophy, but I know it's true, okay? Um, I got a computer right here, so I can pull it up for you and tell me. I want you to tell yourself your favorite color. Well, it is about your favorite color, okay? But what color you're resonating with now, okay? And And then I want you to do, we're going to talk about it anyway. There's a lot of things I have in the works, guys, and certain things I want to pass. There's certain things I want to be acknowledged, but they're mine, you know? So it's like certain things need to be copywritten, or I gotta contact the commissioner's office. You know what I mean? So, but I am gonna do this with you. I will tell you with whatever color you're resonating with right now. And I need you to pick one color. I noticed some of you are like pink, blue, just one. Just one. Okay, put it this way. Your most favorite color from childhood. Okay. Because mine's always been like a pale yellow. But as I got older, I love purple. Okay. Pinks. Anything. I'm always like, is it a deep color? Is it a pastel? You know what I mean? My favorite colors have always been pastels. But regardless of that, all right, I'm going to tell you right now, Aries, pink and yellow. Okay. Wait, this is candles, but I don't think it matters. Okay. I'm going to use this one. Aries, red, because that was candles. Sorry about that. Aries is red. Taurus is pink. Gemini is yellow. Cancer is white and silver. Leo's orange and gold. Virgo is brown and navy. Libra is pastels. Scorpio is a dark red. So I would clarify that as like a maroon. Okay. Anything deep. And then Sagittarius is purple. Capricorn is black and dark brown. Aquarius is turquoise. Pisces is sea green. So I do know there's other websites associated with other colors. I'm not basing these on the chakras, okay? I will tell you, if you go to any website, and not just mine, when it comes to zodiacs, okay? That one color that you're resonating with right this second, that is the sign I want you to watch, because that is telling your story, okay? So Aries is red, Taurus is pink, Gemini is yellow, Cancer is silver and white, Leo is orange and gold. I think I left that out. Virgo is brown and navy. Libra is pastels. Scorpio is dark red. Sagittarius is purple. Capricorn is black and dark brown. Aquarius is turquoise. And Pisces is sea green. Okay? You will resonate with that color in that spread to any zodiac that has to do with love. Okay? And that's mine. No one can steal that. Okay? This is stuff that the divine gives me. So, it's mine. Somebody wants to go and do that, whatever. You want to bite it, but it's mine, okay? So there's more to do with that. I will get into that another day once I'm finished a certain process that I'm doing. But I will tell you, you will resonate with that zodiac, okay? It's coffee. I love drinking out of mason jars. I don't know why. I always have my whole life. Mason jars and wine glasses. My parents always laughed at me. So before they left, because I only had one, and I kind of kept it in my bedroom, and mine are in storage, and they bought me like a 12-pack. I was like, you guys are so sweet. All right. So I also do want to say, for those who have a Twin Flame Journey channel, I really hope I didn't insult you. But all I have to say about this situation is I hope you're not just leaving people in sadness and sorrow and telling them it's okay. but meaning like it's okay meaning like it's okay to like wait around or something like that. Okay, you do what it is you do. We need every angel, guide, person. We need everyone to have their own base. Okay, and I get that, and it's truly what you believe in. But I know I'm just gonna leave it at my own beliefs. Okay. Um, so I don't mean to insult you, but if you are that person that's putting that energy out there with not really breaking it down and explaining along the way, I think it's lousy. Okay. Um, and I guarantee, and I've been saying this from day one, if I was to switch my channel and label it a twin flame channel, I would have hundreds of subscribers. But it's not about that, guys. It's about a journey. Okay. So it's I don't do that. But a twin flame journey did bring me on this journey. And then throughout the time, I learned a lot of things that were eye-opening that I had to accept. Certain stuff that I can't discuss because you do need earth angels, you do need guides, you do need certain things. There is people that are meant to sit in misery. There is people that are meant not to learn lessons. So, and I've said this before. How many times have I told you the divine goes in and de-weeds my shit all the time? All the time. I've been at 27. That number 27 has been sticking with me for months. It goes to 28, back to 27, and it always keeps me at the double or triple digits of 7. I don't know why. I haven't figured that out, nor have I tried really. Okay. But like, they're real particular about who's on my channel. I'm not kidding. And not all of you will push through because it's not meant to, but it is meant for you to push through at a certain time and to take something from what it is I teach. Okay. So I got that out of the way. I'm surprised I actually talked about the colors, but that's important. That whole color thing is gonna blow your mind. All right. Um, and it's really more about you. Okay. But it will break down your situation for sure. Okay. I got cards everywhere. I know we're in chaotic energy, guys, but we're gonna deal. Okay. I need also to clarify the passion. The passions everyone's feeling right now. Okay. Whether it's good, bad, however it is you absorb and describe passion. Think before you act on passion. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's an important message for you guys. And I'm not saying anyone's doing anything wrong. Okay. It's just desire is here for us to sit with, to think it through. What does desire mean to you? Okay. So, let's begin. My daughter got me a deck of cards. She got me the Wonderland Tarot. She picked these up for me. They're a little tiny. They're a little tiny. Let's see if I can work with them. And in all reality, I just cleansed these yesterday, and I haven't honestly even looked at them, and I normally do, but they're telling me to go ahead and use them. Okay, so I had a crystal on them all night, but I gotta mix them up, and I'm not gonna read reversals in this deck right now. Okay, but you know me with my decks anyway. I don't ever go through a pamphlet. I don't do that. All right. I love what I do, and we are gonna start. I am gonna start doing classes. Okay. Not big classes, but I want to be able to interact through like Zoom, so we're all on it together, so you guys can ask questions. I'm not gonna do it all the time because I'm going in a new direction, but there is certain things that I do really want you to learn And it's not how to read tarot, it's more, and I just got the goosebumps. So it's like, yeah, it's like, it's not about that. It's, I'm going to teach you how I learned to read and what I went through and what it took for me to realize I was reading the cards wrong. Stuff like that, okay? Do I ever think I'll do face-to-face? Yeah, but those will be major seminars. You know what I mean? Those will be big seminars when I start doing that. This is just going to be a little something that I do. I will do a video for you guys when it comes to how I use my intuition, when to use it. But that's in due time. I don't know if I need a lawyer to look at that one first. I don't necessarily think I do, because it's my insight, you know. But there is certain stuff that I'm going to start to expose, not in a bad way, but like, just, you know what I mean? Like, a little bit of a wake up type energy before I move on to what's next. So, let me, I feel like I got something in the corner of my eyes. Let me just feel these cards for a minute, because I didn't even do that last night. Things have just been chaotic. Pay attention to synchronicities. I can't tell you how important it is right now, especially if you're on my channel. This is how the angels and the divine talks to you guys, okay? They've been waking me up. This is the second night in a row. I woke up with the same exact time. I Googled it. And the message is just profound. And they gave me a message last night when I was questioning something. They woke me up at 2:52 for that one. So please pay attention to what time you wake up, or when you feel the need to look at your phone. I'm just telling you, some of the messages that you get are pretty special, and you'll realize certain stuff, okay? And a lot of people, I will tell you too, a lot of people, you know how I've talked about things will come your way. And some of you might think like you don't deserve them. And it's like, I thought to myself, wow, I would never find myself in that situation where ever would I think to myself I wouldn't deserve something, because you've come such a far way with stuff, you know. And I found myself laying in bed last night thinking about that, and it's part of like my road, my journey, okay, and what's next, and certain stuff. What was that, sweetie? Did something break? Me. Did something break? Okay, cranky. Okay. So you guys might get in that energy of like, do I deserve this? Do I not deserve this? Mine's just like really profound, and only like 10% of spiritual people reach a certain realm. And I don't want to get emotional, but like I was laying in bed and I was like, what makes me so special to reach that level? What makes me that person? I don't know. But like, to me, it's a blessing, you know, but like, so you will get into that energy, you know, and it's okay. So don't think for 1 second that you don't deserve something, okay? So I'm going to leave it at that, because certain energies will hit you. All right, so you just push through. Well, I'm definitely connecting to this deck right now. I just... This is going to be a pretty special deck. I will tell you too, I love tarot. I'm going to stay with tarot too, but there's a lot of other things I'm doing. But there is certain decks I'm going to sell or just give away. But I want like not like an essay, but like I want a reason on why you want that deck, and kind of like your story type thing, you know, because I want to make sure these decks go to the right people. Okay, it's pretty important because there's always energy attached to decks. Okay, you got to really want to go down a journey and experience hardship, loneliness, discomfort, sorrow, anger, you know. If you've been through those, you'll be okay. But I will tell you, my decks will take you through one hell of a journey, but it would be completely worth it. Completely worth you sacrificing and going through hell for a year or two or whatever it takes. Because then you live the rest of your life in peace and happiness and purpose, passion, you know. So I'm not talking like a huge ass essay, guys. I'm just talking like I just want a good reason why, you know, like you're going to hold on to them. You're going to cherish them. Like you wouldn't just throw them away, or you wouldn't just give them to someone else randomly. If you want to give them to someone else randomly, then tell me you're going to give them to somebody else randomly, you know? So it's like that stuff. Because my decks will teach you, get you to look at something differently, different insight. But it's not, it's going to be kind of like my special decks, you know? I'm not giving them all away. But this deck just turned into a special deck. So the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. So something's going to go in someone's direction, and there's going to be lots of celebrating. Oh, I didn't even realize this. These decks are like a card deck. They have spades and jacks, and so Lucy Goose, me, can you grab me a piece of paper and a pen, please? That was a little piece of ice that I didn't want. So I'm going to read these for you in a minute, but I'm going to look at the images because you know me. But I just want to write down the spades, the hearts, the diamonds, because right now I'm spacing them, and I don't want to space them in the middle of a read, because this is like the suit of hats. This is, but it's not about. Just cleaning up. It's not about that, because I want to look at the picture, so I want to make sure. Oh wow! All right, so. So the suit of hats is hearts. But like, oh, I keep dripping on my legs. My hair's wet. Thanks, baby cakes. I appreciate it. Did you just throw people the peace sign?
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I'm trying to draw right now. What is that?
A spade, heart.
What is that I'm doing? All right, so hearts are hearts.
Do you not know how to draw a spade?
No, I did.
Do you want me to draw for you?
You can draw a spade, yeah. It's blocking me from that, which is so bizarre. I think if I just sit back for a quick second, I'd be able to place it, but I'm not. So why? It's an upside down one. It's cute.
What do you mean?
The
Oh, it's
suit of
supposed to go like that?
guys, what's a spade? I mean, what's a diamond? Wands? Is the diamond wands? Who knows these?
Kinda.
Okay, so the diamond, write wands.
Wait, hold up. Oh, okay.
No, just write wands before you do. What are you doing?
I'm drawing your thing.
Okay, right here. Nah, right here. Diamonds, wands, wands. The spade is air. Okay, and the pen is what? Oh, the diamond's pentacle. I thought about that too when somebody said that. Okay, so the diamond is pentacles,
Diamonds.
and the club is wands, right?
What's the R?
So is the club wands?
Wands are clubs.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. There's a reason why this is happening to me, and it has to do with what I was talking about. So those are hearts. So spades is
What's
air.
heart?
Okay, spades is air.
Harder.
Hearts
harder
are hearts.
cups. Harder cups.
Well, yeah, no. Oh, I'm like hearts are hearts, but you know me, I call them hearts anyway. Spades. What is this? Spades are air. Okay. Thank you, sweet pea. Thank you, thank you. You can unload the dishwasher if you get really bored. Can you get my straw?
Oh my god.
Well, the ice is really small, and I don't want to be choking on ice. So, when I was away for the weekend, I had a moment, okay, because I was going through a transition, and I had a moment where
We had a blast.
we did. Thank you. So, it was, that's a tiny straw.
So, Mr.
So, all right, thank you.
That's a tiny straw.
You can unload the dishwasher for me, please. Can you have some what?
Can I have a sip?
A coffee?
Yeah.
To my straw? Go get me a new straw.
Why?
Because you know better. When do I ever when do I ever share my straws?
Always.
Never. Ever.
Always, guys, mine.
Ever. I don't share, like I won't take a sip of beer out of my friend's beer. Like I won't, you know what I mean? Like if my
She's
kids sip,
lying.
knock it off, because I'm not lying. If my kids sip my cup, I'm always the other side.
Yeah.
It's just a new straw. I'm wicked picky like that. You want to know what it is though? I get massive cold sores if I share with anyone. Like I just do. I'll get a cold sore. And it's like, no one believes me. Court, you won't get a cold sore. No, I will. Can I have a drag of your cigarette? No. Can I have a drag of your fake cigarette? No. I'm super picky like that. I won't do it. And I won't even do it with my kids. So, all right, go find something to do.
I'm watching.
Cutie tootie. You watching everyone? All right, well, say hi. And then go find something to do.
No, I'm watching the comments.
Well, no, I gotta do this now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace. Peace out.
Peace. Did they see your Buddha?
Ooh, they did see my Buddhas. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha.
You're so weird.
Ooh, what was that? Crash Bandicoot?
What?
Remember that Crash Bandicoot? I'm just gonna put you guys up a little higher. Okay, everyone's saying hi to you, so say hi and then bye.
Hey.
All right, well, all right, my little, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You'll be in the spotlight before you know it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Ready.
there's something, one of my next adventures I haven't talked to you guys with, and it does involve the kids, and 2 of them don't want to be in the spotlight, and 2 of them do. So I still have to make that decision, but I'll get there. So I did that, and I used to know him really well. I did that for a reason, because when I went away for the weekend and we were playing cards all weekend, I couldn't remember the suits. And at one point I started freaking out because I'm like, what the fuck is happening to me? Like, I don't know which is wands, which is hearts, but I'm like freak out moment, like all by myself. Like I got goosebumps. I got to take a seat back. I thought I was losing my intuition. Like a lot of things was happening, but it's just what I'm going through. So, and it wasn't confusion. It was way bigger than a transition. I'm still going through it. And it's a transmutation. And that's only 5 or 10% spiritual people get to go through a transmutation. So it's deep. Okay. So like I had a freak out moment. So that's why I just did that, because I didn't want to have confusion, even though I'm looking at the pictures. Okay. So yeah, I got a lot of news coming your way. A lot of news. So, for damn sure. So let's see what we're looking at, okay? Now that I just poured my heart out to this deck. Or this deck made me pour my heart out to you. All right, what are we looking at today? What are we looking at? So, it's so weird to have a little deck like this in my hands. I'm really liking that purple, though. Is that a bird? No, it's a flower. So we've got the Hermit. Now, for those, listen to me, for those who have their own deck of this particular deck, you might know the meanings. I do not. I know the meaning of a hermit, the hermit, okay, but I'm using my intuition here, okay? And if you choose to read your cards that way and pick up on what I pick up on, great. All right. But to me, I feel like, yeah, you're dealing with a Virgo. Yeah, you're following your soul, or you're in Virgo energy. But I feel like there's something tricky. Like this hermit's angry. I feel like you are dealing with the energy of someone who might be a little jaded, a little shaded, a little shady energy. So basically, if you know you need to make the right decision when it comes to something, please use your insight and make the right decision. But something's about to come out. There's no lid here, okay? And for energy that was soul searching, once again, it's something is about to come out. So we have the Queen of Wands. This is an interesting deck. okay? Because I feel like someone's really bitter. I feel like someone's definitely really bitter. This is the Queen of Wands. So I don't know if you have a Virgo that's real bitter with a Sag. So my feminine, again, are coming in as Sag energy. And right now it looks like my masculine are coming in Virgo energy. She is a chef. It does look, well, she doesn't really look like a chef. She looks more like a housemaid, someone who does the cooking, cleaning. But she looks bitter. And her back is turned to this Virgo. Or this is the Virgo that's looking at this. Oh, I'm sure she's very confident. Are you kidding? She's confident. Is still the Queen of Wands, okay? She holds a lot of wisdom. But you guys need to understand. I know a lot of you guys know this deck. Okay, and a lot of you are like, "Oh, that's the cook," or it's great to give your opinion. But there's a lot of people that kind of watch and scroll and read, okay? And just listen to my story, all right? Because it's going to confuse people if people are like, well, this one's the cook or this one's the whatever. You know what I mean? Because I'm reading intuitionally. So I'm telling you what I feel and how I feel with this deck. Okay, so I'm telling you, like right now, you either have a Virgo that's real bitter towards the Queen of Wands or a Sag energy. All right, but this Sag energy, she knows what she's doing, but she does look a little. She does look a little like whatever. I do feel like this Hermit is angry, a little angry, but I also feel like they soul searched. Okay. So it's the Four of Swords. So Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I'm thinking, because this Four of Swords is not like healed. It's not healing energy. She might be angry. She's still blocked. Or she's about to cut something out of her life. Okay. And I don't know if that's the divine looking at her like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. So I don't know if somebody did something, made a move, did something, and now all of a sudden it's like, I don't know if she's retracting something. But it's almost like when I see animals, usually in decks of cards, they're spirit guides. Okay. Not always, but a majority of the time. And it's like whatever she's feeling to me might be uncertainty. Whether or not, to me, she's questioning something right now. All I know is that her back is turned towards Virgo energy, and to me, that's the masculine energy right now. And again, I'm overlapping my cards, which is very bizarre. It's the 8 of Pence. I would have figured that out just by looking at it. I saw the diamond first. So there's some work to be done. But it's like, where do we start? So I don't know if she's trying to heal. I feel like this Queen of Wands is trying to heal. Or she needs to heal before moving on to a new project. It's like she needs to lick her wounds. It's not that easy to heal. Especially when there's unconditional love involved. It doesn't work that way. So it's like finding a way to piece things together again. Okay. To me, there's a little bit of uncertainty. So this talks about, wow, that's weird that came out like that, because I looked at this as oysters and I didn't realize it was oysters, but in the deck I believe it said the suit of oysters, now that I think about it. So now we got the Queen of Pence. She's got work in front of her right now. This is work. This woman is excited. She's happy. She's optimistic. She's solid. So considering that's the Hermit, okay, because it kind of ended the story, so now I'm going to clarify. So considering now that we have the Hermit on the board and I'm looking at all these cards, this is something spiritual. This is insight. It is time to heal. It's time to heal with something. So I'm guessing something's coming towards you. Definitely use your best discernment. I do feel that this Hermit is masculine energy still too, and it's not really the divine leading, okay, but it could be the divine urging this one to heal. Something needs to be healed before work, but I don't want to look at it like that. I'm not necessarily before work, but like, but I said it, so if that's the case, I'm gonna have to break that down. Okay, so no. Thank goodness, because that would be a whole nother chat. There is most definitely healing involved here. Healing, work. This Hermit, to me, something's coming towards the Queen. The Queen has her back turned. I don't know if you turn your back intentionally or you just don't see the Hermit coming. This could also be a gift from the divine. It could be the gift of discernment. And it's the Three of Cups. So this is, again, I am looking at it the right way. This would be a gift. This would be a celebration. This would be that. But it's like you're waiting. But if you're not waiting, no, you're waiting. And it's like, when are you going to fill my heart with this joy? Or this is this energy of the Hermit saying, when? When are you going to fill my cups? This can also be reconciliation. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Page. And we do have a card that flipped out onto my table. So this is definitely masculine energy feeling something. And to me, that would be reconciliation. And it is a gift too at the same time from the divine. It's a gift of time. It's the Ace of Pence. I feel like the Tower is going to come in the way these keep sliding out of my hands. So this is a masculine energy that wants a reconciliation and does want to take a new opportunity and come towards this feminine energy. Or this is spirit. But to me, that's reconciliation all day. So it's masculine energy. I will tell you, you have someone that possibly might be drinking and is having a hard time giving someone time. Or they're recovering. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, it's Queen of Wands. This will kind of tell me what's happening right now with her character. Because to me, it's like, I don't know if she's trying to heal, if she's bitter. So to me, she's trying to create. With the Magician here, she's trying to create. She has all the tools necessary to create too. We got the King of Air at the bottom of the deck. It's either this or she's mastering her magic. Okay, she's manifesting. But to me, it's not. I don't think she's manifesting. I think she's trying to create something new. She's trying to heal. She's trying to move forward. She's trying to get her ducks in a row. You know, because there's this work thing here in between. Tell me about this Four of Swords. It's like resting. So if you're not resting, it's time to rest, because if you're not resting, it's affecting your work. It doesn't matter if you work at freaking Yankee Candle and it's soothing, okay? You need to rest. Some of you need to take a break, a vacation. Seven of Wands. That changes the dynamics, because this is you standing your ground, fighting conditioning, standing strong in your beliefs. So when you create, it's like they're asking you to stand strong. And he's looking over at this masculine energy too. And it's like, if you're going to create something new, you stand firm on your belief. So if they're coming in if they're coming in as the Hermit too, you're dealing with somebody that's also religious. You're dealing with somebody who's also spiritual. But what this is telling me is that the both of you have different beliefs. And I don't think it's saying someone's going to come in necessarily and try to knock your beliefs or change your beliefs, but it's a possibility they might try to persuade you in another direction. But to me, this is looking right over at this other one that's got a different belief. And it's like, you better stand your ground, 41. You better stand your ground. Yeah, you can create. But at the same time, it's really important not to let anyone persuade you in certain directions, take from you, because there's work here, okay? And because there's work here, I see the Ace of Hearts. There's love here too, unconditional love, all right? So it's like, chances are you know who this person is or you're with this person, and they want to come in. Maybe they want to work with you, okay? Considering it's the Ace of Pence, maybe they want to work amongst you, beside you, because the Eight of Pence talks about usually two people or one with an apprenticeship. And it's like, you do have different beliefs. I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't necessarily know if someone's going to try to persuade you in another direction or not. All I know is that it is time to create. It is time to stand your ground. You will have haters. You will have naysayers. It's clear as day. There's a situation that also calls for healing. So when I'm referring to work, for some this involves money and work. For those that is not involving career, work, that type of stuff, this is still work in a relationship. Okay. But I see this more as a new work endeavor, and somebody's here. There's two of you, and it's creating something new. But it's like, you stand your beliefs and they stand in their beliefs, and together, why don't you take those beliefs and try to master something, is what this is saying. The two of you don't have to have the same beliefs. It's actually, what I'm feeling is actually more beneficial, because I can't even take my fingers apart right now. It's actually more beneficial. That was really strange. It's more beneficial for you guys to be different, and then take whatever this is that the two of you have together, and maybe come in with a new belief. Or this is going to be someone who just in general has a different belief, guys, okay? And it's like, I want to say boo-hoo, but it's not boo-hoo. It's stand your ground. This is what I believe in. It's okay you believe in that. We don't see eye to eye. It's okay. We're different. But at the end of the day, the opportunity is here, and there's unconditional love. So you figure out a way to compromise. You don't need to compromise your belief, but you can agree to disagree. And if this person can't agree to disagree when it comes to that, then that person is not meant to be. Okay? Because you're your own individual, just like this person is their own individual. You accept people for who they are, and that's it. Tell me about the Eight of Pence. It's a death card. Who's in the living room? Me? Can you turn the TV down a little bit? It just got really loud. My ears just popped, and I feel like... Okay. I think I know how to explain what's happening. I don't think I've ever explained anything like this before. You see his face. Thank you, sweetie. It's uncertainty, right? But that's because you're going somewhere new. It makes sense in this card, okay? But considering we're clarifying with the death card, Cappy, long-term energy, you know, rebirth. To me, this is this Eight of Pens is dead, but not dead. It's still on the board. I think what it's trying to say is what you think is next is way different than what you expected, for damn sure. It will be new. I'm tasting something. Here we go again with that taste. Not so much resurrection, but a rebirth. Okay. A rebirth of something. Because this death card is looking right at the Queen of Oysters, so I don't know if you got a strong Cappy placement. But Cappy, Virgo, just a strong Earth placement in general. Or this is saying, drop any expectations you have. You have no idea what's coming at you. Hey guys. So this is something new coming at you that I think it might be unexpected. This masculine energy might actually be bringing it towards you too. Or this is that energy of expect the unexpected type energy. Got the moon at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, I like this moon card. I think out of every moon card I own, this might be my favorite, and I've never said that about a moon card. He looks so happy. He's like, doo-doo-doo. He's got a walrus with him. So cute. Okay, so tell me about this queen, because this death card, I think that's what this is. It's a new work opportunity. It might just be screaming Capricorn, but tell me about this Queen of Pence real quick, please. Queen of Pence. Okay, it's karma. This is learning a harsh lesson. It's letting it go. Oh, I need to get that son of a bitch. I need to get this call. It's really important, guys. I'm so sorry. Be right back. What, sweetie? No, but I told her I was. I'm back.
What was that?
Phone call I had to deal with. Am I frozen? I'm not frozen, right? You guys see me? Do you see me? Okay. I had to grab that phone call. It was important. Sorry about that. I was expecting that one. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I'm back. All right. So whatever it is you're dealing with is extremely karmic, okay? It's a harsh lesson, but you are going in a brand new direction. So don't think for 1 second that something's not going to work out in your direction, okay? Because something's going to work out. It's like Alice is looking at you like, you got this. So something very karmic is coming back around for you to handle, for you to deal with, for you to address it the right way. Tell me about the death card. New opportunity is something that's driven. You're dealing with a Cappy. You're dealing with something that was dead with the Ten of Wands. Okay, you were dealing with a situation that was dead and something is getting resurrected, because when I clarified the death card, it told me Cappy through this card, even though it's Leo. Yeah, I know it's Scorp, but it's telling me it's Cappy. I don't know why. Okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be. Okay. But the first thing that came to me was something long term, and that's Cappy energy. That's not Scorp energy. Okay. That's energy of something being resurrected, possibly. Okay. But in order to deal with whatever this is, and it's going to be work in a relationship, work with work itself. Okay. Whatever this is going to require strength. This is karma. This could be linked to what you did in the past life. And it's history, it's right back to history repeating itself. Okay. So it's heavy. Whatever you're about to go through it's heavy and deep. And we've been talking about that for a long time. Okay. I think a big message there was rest. Whatever you're about to go through, whether it's a transition, a resurrection, a rebirth. Some of you it's a rebirth, but to me it's not necessarily a rebirth. Okay. To me it's, stand strong, be confident. You might got a frog coming at you. Romeo, Prince Charming. Okay. But again, it's like you're gonna have to stand your ground with this energy. It's work no matter how you look at it. But I think it's linked to your financials. Okay. Something is most definitely going to require work. Okay. I am going to use a new deck. Anybody have any questions real quick? Because what I want to do is start a new feed, because it might be linked, it might not, but I want to start a new feed. Does anyone have any questions about what we just discussed for the last hour? Well, summing it up. Okay. For those who just came in, it's basically you have this energy coming at you. The masculine seems to be in Virgo energy. Grounded. To me, you both have very different beliefs. Make sure you're definitely standing in your own belief. You're not being persuaded. You have work ahead of you. And to me, it's linked to your purpose, probably, where you go next. If you guys could even talk about a new business opportunity that the divine's going to give you, or this person will come in and propose a new business plan, or this is what I'm doing. They might want your opinion. You might not see eye to eye. I mean, there's healing involved here. I just heard like a whistle. But you know what the whistle just reminded me of? The whistle just reminded me of, when you heard that? When you get the emergency broadcast system over the TV? That's the type of whistle beep. It's like a siren. And I will tell you, I got the goosebumps. I stayed at my parents' house
Mom,
about a year ago.
I sleep at Ava's and also she's going to the escape rooms today.
You want to sleep at Ava's tonight?
Can you drop me off?
Yeah.
Okay, Mom, can you drop me off? It's his game. King's game.
Yeah, that was a different noise. That was his game.
Yeah, like the fire alarm sound. King's game. Fire alarm.
All right, walk away. No, I need silence for a minute. I'm going to drop you off soon within the next couple hours.
What?
Wait, I'm trying to listen to something. Regardless, I'm going to tell you the story, okay? Because I got the goosebumps. I stayed and watched my mom's dog about a year ago. I spent the night here and watched Finn.
It's King's game.
I'm glad it's Caden's game. Thank you.
But I need to leave like soon.
Why do you need to leave soon?
Because they're going to escape rooms and I was going to go with them.
Who's bringing her?
Ava, their family, they're going.
Okay, can they scoop you up?
1 second. Alright, my mom's saying if you...
See if you can get scooped up. So I stayed here, okay, and I was watching Finny, and it woke me up in like the middle of the night, and it was so loud. It was like, hi. It was in my ears. It was, and I called my mom the next day. I was like, Ma, you don't have an alarm system I'm unaware of, right? She's like, no. I was like, what about your neighbors? She's like, no. I'm like, no, it was definitely in the house. That noise was in the house, clear as day, okay? And she was no. And it was much louder than that, and I guess that's linked to his game right now, but it's like that noise, and it was right in my ear, so I don't, and that's what I heard again, but it came from that direction. And now I'm hearing it from this direction, which is linked to his game. But the fact that I got a goosebump was important for me to tell you that story. And it's also a message for me. I don't know what it is. But like, what's the song that just came to me? Ring the alarm. I don't know. Another song came to me this morning. Can't remember what it was. I'll have to think about it. So I don't know. It's linked to an alarm. Maybe it's about to be in your face. Okay, I'm not sure. Something's going to be presented to you. It definitely look that way. So you got this one energy coming at you. It's either work related or it has to do with relationship, partnership, contracts. It's that type of thing. It looks like the feminine is already working on something. I don't know if it's someone's going to come in and propose something. You guys are going to combine beliefs, do something. Okay. It's that type of energy. So I want to do a new read. So I want to do a new feed with a new read. Fire drills. Yeah, I don't know. A test. You're going to get tested again. Your karma's showing up. He has to deal with the karma with the Six of Swords, guys. This is how I read my Six of Swords. It's a very harsh lesson that you have already learned. And so that means something is going to be presented to you.
I need money for the escape room.
Then I got to go to the ATM. Six of Swords. Lots of karma. Past life. Karma. Bottom line. Your karma, their karma. Your karma together. It doesn't matter. It's a harsh lesson learned. That, yes, you learned. But it's some type of lesson coming back around, whether it's a person, place, a thing. And it's like a test. Because can you conquer it? Because when you get that card, you've already conquered it. So the 7 comes next, right? So you can either sabotage it or lie or pretend it doesn't exist. And then because that happens, you get stuck in your 8, you get stuck in your 9 because you never acknowledge the 6. Okay? So something is coming, and it is like a test. Okay? Because here it comes again. All right? So Cards go in order. I think people just look at a card. But when I look at a card, sometimes I think to myself, what card comes next? Because that will tell you a big story too. That will give you insight. Okay. So that's how I read that card. So yeah, something is coming back around. You are going to be tested. Person, place, or thing. And for some of you, it is legitimately your life purpose. Okay. It's what you've done before. This time, have you broke conditioning? Will you step forward? A thing with a purpose, guys, it's not just one thing. A purpose is not one thing. You master it and you focus on that the rest of your life. A purpose is stuff you constantly try to master. And when you master it, you don't stay there. You proceed. Okay. So regardless, it needs to be addressed. All right. I'm going to start a new feed. It was just 283.83. So go look up 83.83. That's important. I don't normally look up stuff on the computer that way here, but let me see what I can come up with. Why are my fingers not working? Was it 86.86? No, 83.83. The repeating 8383 combination are a message from your ascended masters to keep along your current path. They are sending you a boost of energy at this time to assist you in keeping momentum. The 8 and the 3 combination asks you to use your creativity in constructive and a productive manner. And that's why the magician was here, because you're about to create. All right. That's all about creation, creativity. I didn't really look at it that as manifesting. It's more what you're about to create. Okay, so that's it. The repeating 8 and 3 combination and a message from the ascended masters to keep along your current path, which is that divine path we're talking about. They're sending you a boost of energy. We talked about that boost of energy yesterday. Thank you. We talked about that burst of energy. I believe it was yesterday. Okay. So there's that. Important message. Whenever you see double messages like that, always, the description is always little, and always go to, well, you don't have to per se. I always go to the Joanne Sacred Scribes with angel numbers when they're double, when they're masters. Okay. That's the website I always seek. So, like I said, it's your path. And karma's coming back around, person, place, or thing. It is a test. It is an alarm. This is an alert from your emergency broadcast system. You know, it was that type of siren. I know I heard his that was linked, but when I heard mine, it was out there in that direction, and it was much longer. It was like the emergency broadcast system. So, but I don't sense urgency, okay? I sense rest. Okay. Take your time with this new pursuit. That type of energy. The tower was at the bottom of the deck at one point. I don't look at it as being a bad tower in the way the cards flew out of my hands, you know? So it's like, to me, it's also saying this is something that's out of your hands. All right, so best approach. Okay. Delay sex this time. What do you mean for that? What do you mean? John? Joe? "14 days, no contact." Is that like he reached out? Oh, you're saying 14. So are you basically asking me if he comes back in, is it okay for you to hook up? Yeah, you definitely want to build an emotional connection. I'm sure that connection's already there, but you were referencing intimacy. No sex, focus on emotional connection. Oh, okay. Not necessarily. It just depends on where you're at, you know. I guess it depends on who you are. I mean, if someone's just coming in for a one night stand, that's different. If you're coming in and you're talking and you feel the connection and you know things are going to go in a certain direction, then yeah, it's perfectly fine to be intimate. But if it's legitimately one night stand energy, sometimes that can help, but you got to know who you're dealing with, because sometimes it's okay to have that intimacy, but when it's said and done and beforehand, are you having that type of moment that you should be having? Because if it's more about the thrill and seduction and just play, then I'd probably say no. But if you're feeling something more, you're probably fine. Okay. I love you guys. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I want to use this deck, but it's going to be completely different energy. Okay. So I'll see you in 5 minutes. I'll see you in 5 minutes. I love you too. Love you too. 5 minutes.